Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Bringing the Action podcast. I'm here back again with 2000 and
Yeah.
mm,
Why do you sound scared?
Eileen.
Eileen. Here you go.
Just call me Happy Lappy.
Sorry, I keep
or
no offense.
something like
I-
Eileen. It's not hard.
Eileen. I will
Eileen.
remember it. That's my task as a host. I will remember your name.
Okay, let me introduce our host ourselves. We have Mr. Shadow, the what did we call him again, Eileen?
the over-explaining boomer.
Yes, the over-explaining boomer. So
Apparently so.
anyone in the comments, please call him that.
Okay, boomer. Just a flock
God
of
damn
okay
it.
boomers.
Yes.
I feel
But
ashamed.
yeah, no. Continue, Shadow, please.
I also don't know fully you guys. Because I keep on forgetting as a dyslexic person, and all my one or two other disabilities. So, another thing I want to know is, have you heard about the 3000s series of GPUs coming out?
Yeah, I
What?
have heard of that.
What is it?
So
The
yeah,
new series of graphics cards from Nvidia are coming out.
See, I'm not a smart person or a computer person, so no.
okay. So, I just want to at least quickly finish this subject because basically the newest graphics cards that are out are you can do ray tracing, like you can do makes everything look the lighting looks so much more realistic, and it looks so beautiful, like in Minecraft RTX, it looks beautiful, and basically the graphics card that the 3000 series is coming out is exactly what I wanted to have. Is basically this a stable graphics card that actually reliably put out ray
Yeah.
tracing.
I see. Yeah.
Um,
No, I don't know. Like,
I just want to know do you have any opinions on this matter, or
I mean, yeah, it's nice. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm happy that it is coming out because it's a good thing for a lot of people, but that still have like shitty cards and want to upgrade to like a newer thing, of course. But in the end, like my graphics card is now going to diminish in value, so that's kind of shitty. But uh, I guess it's okay.
what do
Like
you
it's good
guys
for the market.
use at the moment?
I have no idea.
Of course, the ego doesn't know what she's
We
using.
we had so my dad's an engineer, so one of his engineer friends who works with computers sent us a shopping list of everything to buy, and then we just put it together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fair
So
enough.
no, I'm smart enough not to know to buy pre-made computers. Mhm.
Yeah. But no, I use my own build PC. It has 2080 Super in it, and an AMD Ryzen 3700X. More than that really isn't important for most people, so I'm just gonna leave it there, unlike my specs. But
And might as well say as well that I don't have a graphics card at the moment.
oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I broke it.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
It was
Yeah,
the
you
most
broke your card.
for everyone to know. Just might as well say it. I broke it the most silliest of ways you can ever imaginably possible. So right, so I had some spare RAM in a scavenge from a random server build that was 10 years old.
Yeah.
I went along
Yeah.
and because I was like, wait, actually I don't like it anymore. It's technically useless. So I was gonna throw it away. But first I was trying to check if I can decorate my PC with a RAM for some stupid reason. So when my my PC was on, I went along and thought that a really good place to put the RAM was next to the power supply, is next to the graphics card. And then I tapped the RAM on the fan to break the graphics card's fan, making it useless.
Get right. Got completely right.
It was
I mean, you kind of still deserve it though, so it's okay.
sorry.
You kind of deserve it though.
Yeah,
being
oh
a
yeah,
boomer.
I'm quite naive. Like I feel like next time I make a PC, I need to have it really enclosed. So it'd be a literal hassle to open it up. I think that'd be a good way to do so. So like make it right first time, and then basically don't touch it unless I have to.
Yeah. We can hear the cat, which is, by the way, for everyone that's watching, for anyone that's watching, we have the very cute cat of Eileen here on our podcast. So that's
Yeah, no,
definitely
I'm just
one
putting
of
my
the
phone up, like my phone's microphone right up to him, so you can just hear the purring.
No, no, no. That
yeah, and like
that is
adorable.
her. That is her. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
obviously.
Cause she's a pussy.
Oh wow.
Wow, wow,
Okay.
that's not
Wow,
nice.
wow, that's very insensitive right there. I'm triggered.
I'm triggered. The fucking
Yeah.
I'm going to make a hate post about you on Twitter right now.
Go for it. I think no one
Yeah.
would care.
I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm not gonna finish that sentence I made.
Okay. And
Okay.
this is we go through subjects so quickly because I don't just
Next subject.
So next subject
it.
is quite broad. Is childhood memories in primary school memories.
Oh boy, I was
Oh,
such a fucking dumb
no.
child. I was so dumb as
The
a
way you
kid.
said
Oh
that
my
was already dumb enough to actually make
Yeah.
me believe that's true.
Same. I was like, I'm so dumb.
I was so fucking dumb as a kid. You have no idea.
Okay, you go first then, because
Yes.
you clearly have a lot to tell.
Okay, well, one time, I think it was like first grade or some shit. I was like standing out waiting for the bus, and me and this one kid were trying to play tag in the street while waiting. But then, like,
Right.
the bus was at the end of like just stopped at the bus stop before ours, and then I tripped and fell, scraped my knee really badly, and then the bus started driving, so I almost got hit by it.
Oh,
That's already number one.
that is so
That's
much
just clumsy. But
worse.
that's just clumsy. That's just being kids and being clumsy. So,
Number
like,
2, I thought it would be a good idea to join my dad on on like our sun porch's roof. So I almost slipped.
You slipped off the roof. You almost slept off the
I
roof.
almost slipped off the roof. I was
Wow.
just a really
Alright.
clumsy and stupid kid. I would always like try and like make my dog start sprinting. So many times I got ran over by my dog.
That's that same thing that sort of happened to me when I was in high school. When I used to have a dog called Rocky. He was a greyhound, so he loved running, and we bought it from like a place where like a betting when you bet for like dog races.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I had a dog, and then I just used to say, "Go, Rocky, go!" And then just like he slowly got faster and faster, and then he got so fast, I was like, he was pulling me. I was like, "Wah!" Oh, it was the best.
to be honest, I don't like. I only have my cat, but I mean, I had a lot of stories of my cat like during like middle school. He always like found it a good thing. So like, first thing, he always jumped onto my desk, which wasn't that wide, or like wasn't that much space on my desk anyway. And then you have this very beautiful keyboard that the cat thought, you know what? Let me just go lay onto that. Like, I don't know why like the cat thought like it was comfy to lay on a fucking keyboard, but it did. Um, so I remember my PC literally crashing because my cat laid on my keyboard.
Oh
on that
my
one time.
god. The cat, like the computer couldn't even like handle.
I think the cat like opened the command prompt and like typed something in, and it crashed. I think that's
Wow.
literally what happened. Because I had the hotkey for the command prompt. So yeah.
Fair enough. Well, do you have any other childhood memories? Happy? Other than, I want to hear more dumb stuff. I can imagine you're just like running towards like a window. I know like the door, but it's a window at the same time, and you just like slam against the door.
Oh, I have a stupid one. I have one. I had the scooter. I was a scooter kid, and I was scooting. with my brother and I was both scootering, and this is a hallway in in one of the streets next to my house. And it's like an hallway, and but the stones aren't all like perfectly laid flat. So I just scootering, and my brother is on the way back, and he passes me, and I go forward into the hallway, and uh, there's this stone, and I'm in the middle, like in the direct middle of the path, and there's this stone, and for some reason we never really hit it, but this stone that was like sticking out, like it was angled so badly that it was like the edge was sticking out completely above all the other stones, and the rest of the stones were just almost like were pretty reasonable. So me not looking at all just fucking hits that ledge of the stone. I just get launched off my scooter, um, and I land with my knee full on onto the on like an how do you call that, a drain grate thingy where the water flows into.
Oh,
Uh,
drain. Just
yeah, yeah, drain. Yeah, just a drain, and the edge of the drain, and those things are like hard metal. So,
yes.
um, I launched with full force with on my with the like the top of my knee full on onto that edge, and I remember crying a lot. And yeah, my knee had to get stitched, and I still have that scar to this day. But um, and I remember me screaming to my brother to get my mom and my dad, but he just stood there for like a minute straight, just sitting there. Um,
I had a time when, right, so you know when it was like so I can't really do my lasers properly. So one point when I was longboarding, because I'm the cool kid who loves longboarding, I love cruising, and
very cool.
thank you, thank you. And I will. So with my longboard mates, I was like, we were longboarding around. We sat down for a bit, and then was it when I was just about to um um
Yeah,
and
keep
then
going.
I'm trying to remember. So when I went off again, I instantly slipped and hit my head against the road of um um so my head hit the road. I had a helmet on, but I got so worried, I got so paranoid that I went to look and called my parents up to pick me up. Um, to be honest, it was in the village, so it wasn't that far. It was like literally like
Okay,
a
okay.
minute like far. But still, I was like, I felt like it was so over exaggerated the fact that I was like, ow, the head, ah, even
I
though
mean
nothing
that must
happened.
hurt.
But
Yeah.
it's still
Okay.
cool.
Oh, I just heard a doorbell. Nani.
Doorbell is going. I guess we can continue talking while Eileen is opening the door. Um, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't have that many stupid childhood memories except me like just failing in front of class with presentations. Um, but I mean, I remember this time when I made this presentation, and it was I don't know what it was about, but the whole point is that I made this presentation, and I went present it, and I had this. I thought I had this very cool effect added to my presentation, like the slide transition. Um, uh, but for some reason, when I hit the presentation key to go to the next
Okay,
slide,
chaos
the
ensued,
whole
but it's
the
fine.
fucking
Rude.
presentation crashed.
It was just a male person.
Oh, I see.
Ooh,
So you got
ooh.
any mail?
Apparently, my dad got a package, so I don't know.
Ooh, interesting. Fracture always nice. Okay, you guys can continue talking. I'm just gonna take a quick
Wait,
break
what are we
to the
talking about
toilet.
right now?
Childhood
Nothing. I was telling
memories.
a stupid story.
Oh, we're
But
still
I'm
on
just gonna
childhood memories.
I'm
Shit.
gonna take a leak for beer.
Okay. So, once again, I should say about my childhood memories. My childhood memories was a lot. My life is, I feel like it was very different compared to like someone's like normal childhood, as in because I wasn't even able to speak properly for a very long time, so I wasn't able to get like friends easily and stuff. So that's been what I don't know, but I should tell you one of my. So one of my childhood memories was it was like lunchtime, and I wanted to play football with some other people, and but these people that play football really disliked me, and so they didn't let me play. But instead of going along and wandering off, doing something else or whatever, I went along and sat in the middle of the playing field where they were playing, in the middle, and just sat down and watched. So I was in the middle of them, like in the middle of the little playing zone of like goals and stuff. I was just in the center, with cross-legged, and just sitting in the center, just looking around and seeing the ball like going beside me and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm back, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a peaceful way of me retaliating and not be able to play football.
I mean, it sounds kind of boring though.
I feel like that's so unique. How, like,
It's
who
not unique
knows?
at all. I used to anyone would do that. It's kind of like I've had it so many times when kids we didn't allow certain kids to play with on like football because we had our own friends group, and then we just like out of protest they just went like sitting in the way, and it's just that happened a lot.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, God, never knew that. But
And it's
yeah.
actually pretty common. That actually is probably a more common thing than you would think. But uh, Eileen, God, I lost your name. I lost your name for a second.
Yes.
Sorry.
You got it
Do you have
right.
any more stupid
I
stories
used
for
to
us?
fucking eat hand sanitizer all the time as a kid in elementary
You
school.
eat hand sanitizer?
I
I
wondered what it would taste like before, and then I just
Oh my
like
god.
okay, so I used to eat like the flavored like Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer.
Oh,
You're kidding, right?
No,
you
I'm not
actually
kidding. That's actually something I used to do as a kid.
I feel like your brain's
the
like.
fuck?
I wish.
Yeah, do you have a brain?
Yeah. Like, do you
No.
have any
I
left
mean,
at all?
That's probably why I'm able to like take alcohol so well now.
Whoa. No, no,
yes,
no.
because it contains alcohol. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, you don't even notice the difference, like, between you drunk and being
Like I
sober.
can drink like moonshine straight up now without any chaser.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Come on, really? You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. I can go get some right.
Oh, we
No,
should.
don't do that.
No, not right now.
Don't
Not
do
right
that.
now.
We can do a drunk stream, but
Yes.
that's fine. That's for another time. We have to drink a lot though. I mean, not me, but you. Um.
No, I'm
Uh.
still a lightweight.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
That's
lightweight
nice.
as
Yeah,
well. What are you,
yeah.
2000?
Lightweight gang.
Oh
Um,
yes.
Hey.
Oh, that makes it so much more easier for podcasts and stuff. 'Cause you can just like get 5 shot, like even one shot, and be like, "Wah!"
Oh, I could hear it meow. No, the
What?
cat. Could
My
hear
cat
the
didn't meow.
Wait, oh. That's just my mind then. Yeah, this is my imagination. That probably was because I was scrolling through and I got a message message from someone and it was a picture of a cat. So
What? What you for drinking? What do you guys drink the most often? Like,
Moonshine
I
or
mean,
bourbon.
yeah,
Whatever's around the
he
house.
takes moonshine for some reason.
Whatever's
That's not
whatever's
healthy.
around the house.
Never around
whiskey?
the house.
Like even like
I'm not.
whiskey or what else? Beer?
I'm personally not a big whiskey guy, but like I'm more of an I would definitely like Jaeger bombs a lot. So
Jaeger
that
bombs is
that
your
means
thing.
Jaeger's always nice. Jaeger can always go flow down. Um, Malibu is always nice, of course, but I mean, that's not really that like strong or anything, but it's nice. I'm like, of course, a couple beers, always very nice, or like, I don't know,
Is the Malibu the one like the
the white
coconut?
one, the white bottle. Yeah, the coconut one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I also have like a bottle of what's it called, like Bacardi. That's always good to mix with like anything. So
That's the vodka one, isn't it? The
yeah, it's kind of I know like I'm not a big alcohol person, so like sorry if I say something wrong, but I think it's vodka or something in that sense.
does
It's
is
not direct, it's not exact vodka, but it's like something.
Is the
Like
logo like the bat logo?
yes.
Yes, for my
I would
yeah,
like to say yes.
my
Yes, it's the bad. It's the
yeah.
bad logo.
From my understanding, that is vodka, or at least a spirit.
Let me look. It's White Rum.
White rum. Oh,
Yeah,
ah, interesting,
it's
interesting.
White Rum actually. Yeah, from Carta Blanca.
I never knew
Uh,
that.
yeah. Now you know. um,
I'm,
and
I'm.
you? What do you drink actually?
So I don't definitely the things I definitely don't like is whiskey. Was it whiskey and what's the other thing that's very similar to whiskey? Like very very
I have
strong.
no.
I can't remember what it's called.
There's a lot of things that are very very strong. So like.
But okay,
It doesn't
whiskey.
matter.
The
Just
whiskey is
go
not my
into the
thing.
next thing.
Whiskey is not my thing. But I don't.
What do you like to drink the most though?
Okay. I don't. If my go-to ones
Yeah.
are gin or a like fruity gin or a fruity cider. I'm still into the phase of having something fruity.
Oh, so you're still weakling.
Oh no, I'm not that weak. I actually I am. I just thought I said, oh, I'll have a vodka, but wait a second, that's raspberry vodka.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
wait. I just realized. For Leppy, it's not. Leppy is officially not allowed to drink, right?
I'm officially not allowed to.
Woo!
To,
Woo!
to
Woo!
what? What did you just say?
Um, so I'm under 80.
Oh wait, what? I thought you
No,
were.
no. You didn't say that just now.
Disclaimer: this is all just a joke. So everything I'll
Yeah.
say, put a pinch of salt.
Or we're
Oh,
talking about alcohol.
I
just said-
wait. Let me think about because I know there's a certain law for some states. I want to make sure it's mine.
Oh yeah, we already said it now, so you're already too late. They will bust through the door any second now.
Everybody, if you, I was scuffed the whole my joke.
FBI, open up.
You said it's so much more like.
Okay, so I'm safe. Minnesota minor in possession of alcohol laws and penalties. Minors may drink alcohol while under parental supervision. A minor may possess or consume alcohol with the permission of his or her parent or legal guardian, but
Yeah.
only
Oh, I
in the
see.
privacy of the parents or guardian's home. So I'm good because my dad
Okay.
literally said, "Eileen, if you're gonna drink alcohol, at least do it when I'm around." So I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I used to.
Alright.
I used to have it when I was like 14. I used to have alcohol, like
Mhm.
with
I
like
mean, I mean, I saw people drink at that age in my country as well. So yeah.
not a
I guess.
lot. I literally only drank like one bit, like sips of wine here and there to
Oh,
try it
people
out.
just drink like crazy. Like it's like any age here almost. Like not
Oh,
kidding. Though.
I'm sorry. My sister and her boyfriend were over one time, so my whole my parents and them were making tequila drinks. So they were doing like
Whoa.
Oh,
fruits,
those are
like fruits
nice.
and tequila and everything. So like
Yeah, that's pretty
nice
nice.
cocktail type stuff. My mom, like my dad didn't like to drink, so I was like, "Hey, can I try a sip and everything?" I outdrank my mom
Wait, what?
because I was only supposed to have a sip of my dad's drink, but then he ended up just letting me have the whole thing. So I ended
Oh
up
my
out
God.
drinking my mom.
Oh, drinking your mom. At
And
which
she
age?
was way more red and out of it than I.
Oh yeah,
Which
because
age?
Asians do that.
And then I was like, I'm a little tipsy right now, but I think I'm good.
Whoa.
So then I just went upstairs.
That's because of all that like hand
All
sanitizer
that
you
hand sanitizer.
ate. Now everything is falling into pieces, you know.
Yeah, I completely
Mhm.
forgot that Asian, like mostly Asians, how they
Oh wait,
body.
you're Asian? I didn't even realize.
Oh no, my parents are white. I'm Asian. I'm
Yeah.
adopted.
Wait. Oh,
Wait, you're
that's
okay.
that's
Yeah.
wicked in some ways, but awesome.
I thought
So I'm
I thought we're
still
just
a
gonna
lightweight,
find out
but I
something
can
very
take,
shocking.
but I can take my alcohol. So I guess I'm a heavier drinker than most Asians, but I'm a lightweight compared to others.
Yeah, I mean a lot of Asians are lightweights. That's correct.
Like my sister's boyfriend, after one drink of wine, is already so pink and like everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That depends. I mean, but wine is not
To
that
get me
strong.
that pink,
Like
I have to go
it's
through like
strong,
a
but
whole bottle of wine.
yeah, for me too. Like I'm a lightweight, but like that's like super lightweight though.
My
Like really.
I
Wow.
used to when I was starting, I measured it in, and when I was really into cider, I sort of count it as how many cider bottles until I get drunk. So 1 was nothing, 2 I get tipsy, 3 I was drunk, 4 I was definitely drunk, and I don't need to drink anymore.
I mean, I have my days that I just like doesn't matter how much I drink, I just get drunk anyway. Like even with like 2 beers, I'm already drunk sometimes. Like it really depends if I have like if I had a long day, like like an tiring day, like I might still like get get super easily drunk, even though like that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, yeah. I never had that, but I do get you.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about except alcohol? Because I mean, alcohol. We can talk about alcohol if you want more.
I, I
Um,
I run out of actual subjects, so it's not like you can rely on me now.
um,
Great show host, the one and
great
only.
show.
Oh,
It's only
that's
prepared like 2 subjects. Eileen, tell someone stupid stories you had.
stupid stories I had. I can
Stupid
tell
stories.
stupid stories of other people I have.
You can tell that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I just thought another subject we could do.
Then say it.
Because we're in college or slash university right now, aren't we?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, what do you mean? 2000.
Because first thing, I have like only once every 2 weeks that I'm actually at school because of Corona.
Oh yeah, but it's fine. You already have it, the life already. You already had the life through uni
No,
already.
I don't need to live at a college site because first place we don't have that kind of college, what you guys have in the UK or the US. We have colleges and they're just like big student centers, but usually they have the housings around them, or they have them like, or people just rent random houses in the city. But like it's way less like in America, it's way more like one big like place where everyone is. And in my country, it's way less like that.
Oh,
Um,
because
and the earlier school like thing I had, the game development study, is not an official. It's not like it's not an associate degree or a bachelor. So um,
don't you
because
have
of that,
don't you have any dorms or like do you like
yeah, I can get a dorm if I want, but like dorms are mostly very full right now because the housing market is fucking trash, and plus a lot of the dorms are more reserved for like the study I'm going to do right now, so like that kind of studies. Um, so if you want to live on your own and you're doing that other kind of study, um, then it's not. Yeah, you have to find your own place pretty much. But it's not really like because my country is so small. It's very easy to travel to that kind of place. Like I travel like half an hour to school and to campus. Or it's not really campus. It's literally just a building. But like yeah, I would say on like good day half an hour, most days like an hour, and yeah, that's it. I mean, I would say like most days I have an hour, and if I'm really lucky with like the timing of the bus coming to the station, and then I have to grab the train real quick. Like if I'm really lucky, which I'm like 99% of the time I don't have that. If I'm really lucky, I can like almost get half an hour. But I mean, it's for me, it's like if you drive with the car, it will be literally like 15 minutes my to the city I have school in. So that gives you kind of like a perspective, like how close everything is together. Like
okay.
yeah, because like it's so close that it's not. It's we have free transport. We have free public transport if you're a student. Um, so there's no way there's no way like you will if you live like half an hour from your school. Why would you ever go into the college life mentality, which we do have in my country? Don't get me wrong, we do have that, but I don't see the use in it if I have 2 years of a associate degree, um, and I live half an hour away, and I'm gonna live like 15 more minutes away, like closer. Yes, there's a kind of like lifestyle you get, but like by doing this, I save a lot of money. Um,
I yeah, like in where I live is most people in first year will get dorms, and you
Yeah.
basically like 10 minutes or whatever. You literally at the classroom is brilliant.
Mm.
And then most time like you'll be like an hour, or less, like cycling or walking distance from the university. So
Really, that's on campus still.
no, not on campus, but like it'd be outside campus to get into.
Oh, okay, but then you still not having like an apartment or something.
Yeah, most people after like second third year will get housing from just
Yeah, then
registering.
it's a little bit longer drive. You mean?
Yeah, most people don't drive. Most people like
No, I
cycle.
mean like bike, but still like
Yeah, yeah.
bike or like walk. But yeah, no, that's extreme for like I if I want, I can bike to the city where I have college,
Mm,
like in an hour and a half.
mm,
If I bike pretty fast, but I don't know.
mm. I want to do another subject. It was no, I was gonna do something, but then I sort of forgot. But like yeah, for where I wasn't heading for it. But something that we're talking about drinking, and I was like, wait a second, we haven't talked about drugs.
I don't do drugs, so like
I
no
also don't do
opinion on that.
drugs.
None of you? Wow, what a
No.
boomers over here. What?
I have medication that pretty much falls under the category drugs, but like
I mean, same,
I
same.
used to have that medication. I don't take it anymore because it fucked up my how I acted. Like I wasn't really myself anymore. So
Oh yeah.
I just got rid of it. But
Mm.
yeah, no, I don't do drugs. So
Does
like
do you ever
never even
want to?
smoked a joint. Well, I've never even smoked a joint, and I don't want to, because I know I can easily get addicted to that stuff. That's just me. Plus, like if I really wanted to, I can easily get my hands on that stuff because my country is literally like a drugs
Yeah.
capital. Like
Mhm.
if you have ever went to Amsterdam or like any like big city in the Netherlands, you'll know here's
Yeah,
all the
I
weed.
know about it. I've heard
Yeah,
plenty
weed is
about
pretty
it.
much super easy to get, and like any other drugs, like in Amsterdam, I can literally like ask any guy on the corner or street just standing there if they look if they have like a small bag on them or anything like an like one of those swing bags you swing
Mm.
over your shoulder, you know what I mean. Um, they'll have drugs on them like 90% of the time. Like I
Wha-
could probably ask any guy on the streets in Amsterdam, and they'll probably like just give me drugs.
That is
So,
so
but, like
different.
of course for payment of course, but still.
That's so different
Like
to where I am.
yeah, I mean it depends. This like Amsterdam is the biggest city of my country, of course, and like in the smaller city we don't have that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we
of
do
course.
have like other kinds of stuff. We do have like a lot of there's drugs problems in my country, but not that much, as not as big as compared to like the US. Like some states in the US are really bad. Hello?
Happy?
Hello. Yes.
What do you agree with that or?
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the drug stores like big yikes. I mean, like, I also say just because it's not legalized and you can get in trouble, like, it's more so. I feel like a lot more people do it because of that.
I
For some reason,
It's like
it's like an
yeah.
outlaw thing. You do it just to be cool because it's against the law. You will do it just to be
Mhm.
cool because that's kind of how
Exactly.
I feel like it's one of the stages where like if you some people would be like I'm an adult now, I can do whatever you want, so they do it sometimes for the sake of that.
No, a lot of people also do it just because they follow the group they're with or whatever, and they all
And
one
that's
person tries
bad.
it and the rest follows. Yeah,
That's
but that
bad.
happens 90% of the time when people take drugs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like when people or especially young people take drugs, that's literally what you will like if you go from like that's the reason why they take it. Like that's actually like 50% of the time you will probably have it right.
Yeah, and
I mean, I
Mhm.
have a lot of people in my class that just like smoke weed a lot, but like smoking weed is not like the biggest thing ever. Like it's not
no.
that big of a deal. Like
I haven't done like anything apart from weed. It because so like you said you're from the group, right, and getting some influence. I'm slightly got influence, but it's sort of like my own terms. So the people I was with, I love them a lot. I'm always talking to them. They're super cool, super nice. Um, and they just so happened they smoke weed, and and they're like the type of people where they said to me, right, if you you don't have to have this. You never need to. Like, like you can, once again, you come along with us, talk with us, do whatever you want. That's fine. But if you're ever going to want to try anything, don't waste it. Like, try it out,
Yeah,
do your
but
thing.
I get
But
that.
it was the way they said it was very like
I mean, my
relaxed.
friends did offer me and try to get me to do weed and that's the kind of stuff and that I don't like that they asked me that in the first place at all. But in the end, I'm not gonna judge them at all too much about it because that's such a common thing that happens.
The reason why I think they said it is because of the fact that they know that would
Yeah,
be on my
they
mind.
they wanted me to try weed and maybe some other stuff.
Mm.
I don't know what they all meant with other stuff. But
Oh, it'd be like Coke or like.
no, probably GHB or something.
I never heard of that before. What is that?
Synthetic drug you can make pretty easily, but and I'm not gonna say anything how to make it because people will be trying that.
Oh,
I don't want to
don't.
be liable for whatever, but I've heard from the police on the television that it's so easy to make. You can literally make it from stuff you have in the kitchen. So
Tell me after the podcast, yeah.
no, I don't
Tell
know
me.
the fucking things.
Jesus.
I know that was sarcastic, by the way. But oh, it wasn't okay. No, but in the end, it's also about knowing knowing your what you should do, what's the best for yourself. A lot of people don't decide on that stuff that early on in their life, and they just do whatever. And I think that's a certain risk you take when you're still kind of stupid in that kind of way. I always was really reluctant of trying even alcohol to my 20th. No, to my 19th. I haven't even tried alcohol. Well, it's legal from 18 years or older in my country. So, people drink from 14 years old in my country. So, yeah.
I think once again, I personally think as well that weed in some aspect, if you have a good vibe, it's the same thing as if you were drinking, is sometimes better than drinking because of the fact that like the repercussions of drinking.
Lion, fuck you.
What?
What?
Fuck you. I watched the video. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Shadow, watch the video I sent.
Oh
I
wait, relatable to everyone else. Oh, what is this? What's this?
Okay, she sent the video on Discord.
Yeah, I
That
just
is
seen it.
fucking stupid meme.
Wait, we can cut this.
Make sure to go to the end.
Why did you do that? Like,
I
no,
wanted to get your
I
reaction during the
actually
podcast. I
jumped
wanna
up in
hear
my
one of you
chair
guys
when you did that.
scream.
I know, I literally jumped up in my chair. I was so close to screaming.
Right.
I wanted you guys to scream. I wanted to hear a scream during that.
So she
I
just posted
hate-
a random video of someone trying to do something that's probably interesting, but it wasn't interesting at all.
Okay, it was
then-
a jump scare video, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes, I hate you so much.
Yeah.
I was
I am
getting
peeved.
bored. I was getting bored of the whole alcohol and drug talk. Ugh.
Fair enough.
You
I have
decided
no
to
good
back then.
input on it because I don't drink. I mean, I don't do drugs.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
don't
you don't
drink
drink. Wait a
drugs.
minute,
No,
that's
I
not
don't
correct.
take drugs, but I drink alcohol. And other than that, I just drink whatever's around. So I'm not very good for input.
Ah,
So I got bored.
but I hate you. The reason why I hate you because of that.
But she
Is
did
one-
came on your podcast, so I mean, what do you
I love hate you.
cry about
I love
that?
hate you. The reason why is because one is at night time right now
So-
for me,
First you
Oh,
first
yes!
you say it's true.
and I have a
Yeah,
thing.
it is nighttime for us. It's nighttime for us.
Yeah, it's the one thing I hate, or not hate, but I know I
Be scared
have.
of the dark.
It's no. It's like if I ever watch, I don't like horror movies in the first place, that much. But if I hear watch something that's jump scare or anything really scary, like scary enough, I can sometimes get quite scared of my surroundings at night, and I dislike it. It's
Right.
very discomforting. Oh, that could literally
Yeah, of
be.
course, because you're worried because you just watched something that scared you, so you're gonna be worried about if something gonna happen
So the thing
next to
about me
you
is
IRL.
I love horror because of horror and how many horror movies and other shit I've read and watched. I don't get scared easily. I have a very low sense of fear at this point, which kind of is worrisome. But I can stay up all night reading so much horror and seeing the most terrifying images, and I can
Poor.
sleep soundly at
What's
night.
this for stupid meme you sent us?
Yo, I should host an episode of a podcast going over like horror stuff. I should do that.
Why not? Yeah. I hate horror. I
Next
actually hate
time.
horror.
Oh yeah, I hate it's no right. So I I I like horror. Is in the way of what's the storytelling behind it, like as in Aliens, Predator,
The
um,
Thing. The Thing is such a
The
good horror movie.
Thing, the Stranger Things. Like I don't think that's horror. Stranger Things horror?
It's technically horror.
Yeah, like I
I think
watched
I would lean more towards thriller, but it's under horror.
like one or two of them I watched, and other like virus kind of stuff, like Resident Evil, like the first one, that was really good.
That's more so action.
Action horror, like or whatever. Anyways,
No, see the thing is, a lot of things just because you see blood and stuff or like gore, people put it down as horror, but it's more so just action.
I get
Like people say Tokyo Ghoul, the anime is horror, but it's just
no,
gore.
that
No, that's gore.
It's just
that
action.
isn't that
Oh yeah,
isn't.
no, that there is a difference between gore and horror. Yeah, you're completely correct. And
Yes.
that's the line that definitely crosses sometimes in a wrong way.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing with Train to Busan. Train to Busan is categorized as horror because there's a lot of zombies, but no, it's again action because there's nothing really horrifying in Train to Busan. I would say, if
No,
anything, it's a thriller and action.
no, I would hate watching that. No, I would say any zombie movie, or mostly every zombie movie, would count as a horror because of that what's they
Well,
would
like,
happening.
how about Zombieland? Would you consider Zombieland a horror movie then?
Wait, Zombieland.
A comedic,
No,
a
that's a
comedic
comedy
zombie
movie, right?
movie.
Yeah, I would.
No, but that's a comedic zombie movie. That's not. I mean, it does have jump scares in it, so.
Yeah, I would
Isn't
say
that
it's horror. I would say anything that's literal, meant to be scaring you of some sort would count as horror. That's what I personally think. So like,
Well, some people think that Teletubbies are terrifying, but would you consider Teletubbies horror? Because like fear is so subjective to people that anything can be horrifying to another person.
that's true. I don't know. I don't know. I personally, right. So personally, what I think is anything with a jump scare, or anything with a slight any zombie movie, or anything is quite like horrifying, gory,
But a lot of action movies still have jump scares in it.
I get scared by that though. It's the thing. See, I get really easily scared. So like, I think most of the stuff that I watch that is like a little bit horror, I dislike. But I like so go back to what I'm trying to say. It was like I like the history, like the story behind it. So the history of how Xenomorphs was created in Aliens. That was super interesting. I was super fascinated by it. But I was still extremely scared of the movie, and I extremely hate it for that reason. Do you get me?
Yes, but again, like you can't say that like a lot of movies that you're scared of because of one thing like zombies is horror.
I mean, I'm not scared of zombies. I'm not scared of zombies itself. I'm scared of like jump scares. Let's say that loud sounds, stuff like that.
But like
Everything
a
that's
lot of movies still
sudden.
have like loud sounds and the jump scares in it, but they're not necessarily horror because there's a whole like you're watching an action movie, someone's trying to round a corner with a gun because they expect someone to be there.
I mean, take this example.
And like they go around the hall and then there's nothing there and then they turn around with the gun and then suddenly there's the enemy in a horror like in an actual movie. that is a jump scare in itself, but it's not a horror movie because it's part of an
that
action
isn't.
movie.
That isn't
Yeah, no,
actually.
of course that's the thing. But like, for example, I watched I don't know which movie it was, but it was about like the house was pretty much cursed. No, a kid was cursed, and the
Oh,
pretty much almost.
Insidious.
Yeah,
Insidious. Yep.
Insidious. It was Insidious. We-
All I had to hear was cursed kid, and I was like, it's either Insidious or The
okay,
Omen.
we watched Insidious with the boys. Um, I watched Insidious with the boys one night, and we watched the first one, and it's like we didn't know what to expect. We were just cringing constantly because you know how in horror movies every fucking character makes the wrong decisions at the wrong
Oh
time.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
Like
the
it's so
stereotype.
worst.
obvious
Always
something
the
is
wrong
happening.
decisions. Always decides to split up,
Yeah, like
follow
but so
sounds.
we were constantly cringing, but then later into the movie, it is actually pretty scary because like we didn't know what was gonna happen. Like 50% of us didn't know. So like it was pretty scary. But like it's more the scared you're scared of the unexpected or like jump scares, I would say.
In my opinion, the best horror is something that makes you stay on edge and is just suspenseful. Like you expect something to happen, but it doesn't.
I do
It's
think.
just so
Yeah.
suspenseful that it keeps you on edge. So that's why I think The Thing is a great horror movie.
I do think actually a lot of, especially
I don't think I watched
nowadays, the great horror movies are the ones with suspense because nowadays there's a lot of horror movies that just jump scares.
Rely on jump scares, just jump scare after jump scare after jump scare. Because I feel like it's been mostly because like Five Nights at Freddy's was so jump scare heavy, and it just ended up being like such a big impact on horror.
So what is if you can give me like a really quick like info about the thing because I've never seen it before. Sounds pretty
Same.
interesting.
Okay, so The Thing, it takes place in, I think, Alaska or something. It's basically in a very snowy area, very cold, and it's isolated. And
Yeah.
it shows two Norwegian guys in the start holding a gun pointed at a dog trying to kill it. And then-
Oh yes.
Yes.
I've
And
not
then
seen this.
and then it goes through that now there's an alien that's trying to basically turn into humans to take over and like get their ship fixed to go like to leave. But the whole part about it is that you don't know what the thing is because it can disguise
Ah,
itself
I
so
did
well.
see that. I did see that.
Yes.
A lot of stuff
And
happens
it's
in
so
there.
suspenseful because it mimics the others so well that
I've
it's
seen a
just
short
so
clip of this and then I
suspenseful that
ran
you don't know
upstairs.
who it is.
Yeah, I think I ran upstairs when I saw like a short clip of it. I think my father was watching this and I was like, this is fucked. And I was like, this is scary. I'm just gonna go upstairs tomorrow.
That's why I think it's such a good horror movie because it's like you don't know who it is, you don't know what to expect, and it brings that suspense all the way. Even once
Right,
the
this-
horror movie ends, like
this looks scary.
who's the thing? Are they both the thing? Is only one of them it? Who could it be? Because it just
So-
leaves it at a cliffhanger. It's
Yeah.
so beautifully made.
Oh, yeah, that is super. I love anything with viruses and stuff. I think that was a virus or something. Or was it like a little
No,
pathogen?
no,
or
it was an
something?
alien.
Yeah, but was it like a little pathogen or something?
No,
Or-
it was
it's
an alien. The thing
No,
is an
it is an
alien.
alien.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there's maybe something else I'm thinking of. I need to look it up.
I think you're
Yeah,
thinking
because
of
there's an alien.
assimilation.
Like what I'm looking at right now is like a picture of like the ice cap, and then, like there's an alien ship under the ice cap or something.
Yeah, that's from The Thing. There was another movie. It was a prequel called The Thing, so same exact thing, but there's a lot more CGI and a lot like lower quality, I would say, compared to the
Yeah,
actual.
because physical like a costume is actually most of the time it looks better. I would say.
Because in The Thing, they use almost all practical effects, which is like this is another thing. So if I do like, I should have a running series on this thing talking about horror movies and things.
Yeah,
that's
you might
the-
need to do a podcast.
because I love horror movies that use practical effects over CGI. CGI makes things a lot
Yes,
easier,
totally.
but it can look so much worse if you use practical effects.
Isn't
it
the
looks
original
so
like
natural and
Alien as
so
well
good.
done with an
It was done with practical effects. Yep.
Yeah.
There was this whole like rumor that like when the chest burster bursted out of the chest, no one knew, like no one expected it, but no, they knew of course it was gonna happen. They just didn't know when or how. So the reactions were genuine, but they knew it was a puppet.
Oh,
gonna
something
pop
was
out.
gonna happen with the chest, yeah, but they
Mhm.
didn't know
Like
what.
they knew generally what was gonna happen, but they didn't know when or where.
They
it was
didn't
gonna
know the details of like how it
Yeah.
looked and all that stuff. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
That's cool.
I think that sometimes the practical effects in movies are better than CGI or age better than CGI because if it was the practical effects sometimes are if anything like nostalgic or like it's um like you at least see like the what they done and in it I don't know like for like Thunderbirds, have you ever anyone watched that, the
The
Thunderbirds?
Birth by uh what
the,
Alfred Hitchcock.
yeah, the people that did like the puppets, the first ones, Thunderbirds.
Oh, no, I did not see that. I thought you were talking about the horror movie The Birth by Alfred
Or
Hitchcock.
anything with models in it. I feel like they like if you watch
Hello.
back, I feel like they age well. Than like CGI. That if CGI was, you look back on like CGI that maybe was good back then, it looks terrible now, and you think it just doesn't look good, and you distracted by it as such.
Mhm.
Than practical
Hey,
effects.
Dad. Mom's put out a note on the table, like saying that we could get pizza tonight. So are we getting pizza?
I'll mute this.
Oh, Claire's
Or
bringing
take
pizza. Claire's bringing pizza. Okay.
No, you're just talking about
Keen.
eating pizza.
Alright.
Yeah, no, my dad's here. You can say hi to my dad if you want to.
Hi!
Hey, dad of Eileen.
Yeah, I turned the volume up now.
Hmm.
It's not Lucky Charms though. I'm not talking to Lucky Charms, Dad. I have this old Irish friend that my dad would call Lucky Charms.
Do you think that was one of us?
No. I'm just saying because one of you has an accent that's similar to Irish.
I'm guessing it's me.
Yes, of course
Yes,
you, because
we
the other
talked
one's from
about
the
that
Netherlands.
last
I'm not
podcast.
like no more Irish would be more like a tor. I don't know.
Sounds a little more like a Brit than an Irish.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this person is Brit.
He's British, yeah.
I have cup of coffees and tea. I'm Brit.
Can you do Scottish?
Oh no, I can't do any accent. I can't do nothing.
The Scots are the hard ones for me to understand.
Yeah.
That is true, though.
That
is
is so-
definitely true.
Oh yeah. Oh, have you?
Seriously,
Hey, dog's not fed?
dog's not fed.
Look at your accounts today.
I've not yet. No, I should.
Should. Say, you should make it a point to look every day.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry. We kind of like went silent for a second. But Eileen, I know you secretly put that note on the table yourself, and not your mom.
No, my mom
but-
already did put that note on the table. It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say.
It was. I
It's just a
woke up
secret
at
trick to
1
eat
p.m.
pizza.
I woke up
Just
at
a trick.
1 p.m. I had plans to get dinner with a different friend, but then I saw that note, so I was like, okay. And I had to text him, hey, do you want to
Pizza.
get food a different day?
You like pizza.
Okay, pizza is good, but again, I didn't put the fucking note out.
But yeah, what want to talk about? Horror movies or something,
Yes,
right?
and I was talking about practical effects and CGI.
Yeah, I love practical effects as well. I totally do really love that. Like, yeah, the CGI is nice sometimes, but like only when it's done really well.
Yes,
Only when it's
100%.
done very well. People use CGI because it makes life easier, is the thing.
Yeah. CGI is nice when they
Nowadays,
do it to the
100%.
quality of the thing, of practical effects. That's what I mean.
Hmm.
Very good use of CGI in horror is Cabin in the Woods. They use They try to use as most practical effects as they could, but some of
Yeah.
it they had to use CGI for, of course.
I've seen
And
a
they pulled it
documentary
off
about that.
so
yeah.
well.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cabin in the Woods, but I've seen a documentary about it, and
Mhm.
I know about what it's about. I might have seen it. I'm not sure.
Is
I
is
don't-
this the
it's with the
movie?
maze, right? Yeah.
Is this the movie about where like I can't remember exactly. It's been long ago, but it was like about like a couple of people or something, and then they got into a woods that they couldn't get out, and they got like so they got insane or something.
No, it's about a group of teenagers goes into the woods on a trip
Oh,
because
yeah,
one
that
of
one.
them apparently had a cousin who had a cabin. out
Yes.
there,
Yes.
and then
Yeah,
everything was being manipulated by people behind the scenes, pretty much, because it had to appease these greater gods, so the world wouldn't get destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like I think the perfect like movie should implement mostly every practical effect as possible, then use CGI if they literally have to, as in like I don't know, make something that's literally impossible to make or something or to do.
yeah. For example, yeah. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Like, I totally agree. Like, practical effects are the best, definitely. Like, no doubt about that. Anyone would agree that practical effects are the best. Just look at the original, like, Aliens. That's such a good movie. Like, I still love
Oh
that
Yeah.
movie a lot.
yes.
Definitely one of my favorite movies ever. Just from how they made it, and then just
So is
I don't
everyone
know.
here actually watched the Aliens movies?
No, I have totally not watched the
Oh
Aliens
my
movie.
god.
Me, big horror.
Are you serious,
Ah,
Shadow?
I'm just
Are
double
you actually
checking,
stupid?
guys. Oh my flipping god! Backlash
We
on
were literally
that.
talking about the alien movies earlier, and you were like,
Oh.
"Yeah, this is pretty
I
nice."
was literally
Ah.
talking about the rumor and everything. Has anyone
Yeah.
actually watched the Alien movie?
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
I have a
Right.
good question for you though. Have you seen Prometheus though?
Yes, I've
Um.
seen Prometheus.
Yes,
It
I
is
think
pretty.
so.
It's pretty good,
Mhm.
right?
I
Yeah.
seen it I saw it when it came out in theaters.
Is-
Yeah, me too.
Which one's this one? Because there's been so many alien movies that.
Prometheus was like it was seen as like an sort of like an it was kind of like an how do you repeat of the story, but not really. Like how do
I
you
would
say
say
that?
kind of like I don't like the thing is I feel like it's more of a sequel almost, but like
Yeah,
not 100%
it's a
sure because they
sequel,
bring up
but it's not.
Whalen, the whole
Yeah.
Whalen company and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
But
it's in the
like
future, right? Yeah, it's in the future.
yeah,
Is
Yeah,
this
like
is this the one
they go
where
to
the
an island.
origin story of the um
Yeah, they also tell the reason why the alien is even on the ship, I think. If I'm correct.
yes, I think that's from my understanding. Yeah, the
It-
one that where like
yeah.
the robot
They
created him.
quote they quote the so-called famous incident, or something.
like this
But
is the
yeah,
one where
no,
they go to the planet though. They go to this
yeah,
one
they
planet
go to
and
the
it has
planet and they
like
find the person, the guy that
yeah.
like, yeah,
Yes, yeah. I
They're
like that
basically
one.
these
Yeah.
I like
greater
that.
human. They're basically I think they were called like the archetype, like the architectures or something,
Yes.
like something like that. They're basically like greater humans that created the whole like human race and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was like it was something with him. I don't want to like the plot. I don't want to like spoil the plot. So but it was something with him and the aliens. I don't remember. But yeah, but yeah, I love that movie as well. Like it's a really good movie, and of course we got all the memes of the flute. Uh, the flute meme from Prometheus was very funny. So yeah.
One thing I will need to know from you guys if I start doing more like my own horror stuff for a podcast is how much you guys know horror.
I would have to. I need
Not
to
much.
rewatch some things, but the thing is, I watch a lot of sunrise kind of stuff. Of the horror, so I watch a channel called Film Comics Explained, and basically they go into like the specific details of like the virus or the like
I know what
exploring.
I know the channel you're talking about.
Yeah, it was really good. To basically explain the movie or a
So you
specific
basically
character.
watch the horror movies that basically has viral infections or stuff that infects people.
Or a good amount of lore or something in it, basically.
What
you
about
need to expand your horizon in horror, my guy.
hey, what about Species?
What?
Species, the movie
I feel like I've heard of
Species.
that.
It's a horror movie. It's about the girl that is pretty much just like an alien. I don't know how to describe it. It's directed by Roger Donaldson. I don't know if that says something to you, but it's pretty much like she seducts people to kill them, I think. Yeah, like she it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
killer
seeing it right
alien.
here. I looked it up.
Yeah,
I
and they
don't
try to
think
track down her, and she always escapes for some reason. Something like that.
I may have seen this, but if I have, it would have been a long time ago.
Yeah, it's not that old, but like it's a good one. It's like it's definitely a good one, but it's a classic as well because it's not too. But yeah, I definitely recommend you watching it if you don't remember watching that.
If,
Um,
on the subject on like you want to do horror, I think we should, if you want to, we could do specific podcasts to do
Yeah,
specific
that's what I was
subjects.
thinking.
So
by the way, we're already way over the 1 hour limit, I think.
no, it isn't.
Oh,
I think
alright.
because we started about like 1:45, most likely,
Oh, I see.
and it's fine if it goes over. It's not it's really strict.
No, I don't have to go or anything. I'm just.
Oh,
I
actually, we
thought
do
was
because
sure.
it's 1:45 now. Oh, yes, it is. But before we go, once again, I think we should do a specific podcast. So, like, you do like horror or where at
Hell
least one of
yeah.
them, and I'll do something with dance because that's my specific area.
I guess games
expertise.
is my area.
Exactly. If you want, or like, if anything, even your hobby that you wouldn't specifically want to talk about, you should be
Games.
taking charge, and you can
Yeah,
invite.
so like we each host a different category.
Yeah, and maybe invite people,
Yeah, you
that's
invite people,
better.
and we just have the three of us, and you all invite just the people you want for the extra people you want for the podcast, and
Yeah.
then you should probably do more towards the 2 hour mark podcasts, because then you're recording full episodes with special guests, so you're kind of like it's good to then do longer episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
We can touch
Plus, it's always better to do longer episodes because a lot of people just like an hour is for most people not enough for a podcast.
I don't know.
Uh,
But anyways, this is
depends.
we can talk about this later on backstage,
Yeah,
backstage,
Oh,
because we're cool. Um,
no.
Are you
we-
sure
we're
about
not.
that? Are you
Well,
sure?
Are you sure? We're
well,
not cool.
I'm the
I
only
don't
one
think
who's
so.
cool around here.
Oh, I see.
Are you
Oh,
sure about that?
Oh yeah, are you sure about that?
I'm
like,
really not sure.
First point was definitely already skeptical. Now I'm definitely doubting you.
Right, so that was
Yeah.
really cool. That was a random stuff that is still unorganized as hell, I feel like.
That's the good thing though. Those podcasts are the most fun. The podcast where you just talk about random shit all day.
But
I'm trying to catch this mosquito also as well. I don't know where it is.
so anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you have come to this conclusion point of this podcast. I've been bringing the action 2000 and the person, the lovely girl over here.
Just call me a
Our-
different name.
Okay, let's call you happy. I'm calling you happy now
We have
on.
our beautiful girl gamer Eileen. That's definitely not an e-talk.
Girl gamer.
Yeah, and so
E-talk Eileen.
So of course you can follow me on the action YouTube you're watching us on. What's your guys' social media?
Happy Lappy Small on Twitch.
Yeah, my website is 2000gijs.com.
Okay, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Also, I'm gonna switch my computer, so I'm gonna need y'all to like move me in here.
Oh, oops.
Oh, or you just go to general instead.